Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently replaying the 2013 Major League Baseball season using Action PC Baseball as if it is OOTP to guide the Los Angeles Dodgers to a world championship. We've completed the first half of the season. Today starts second half in Colorado. Here are the lineups, and the pitcher will be Clayton Kershaw. Take a look at how he's done so far this first half of the season. 13-1 with a 1.62 ERA. This was a year that he did win the Cy Young. Whips .846 on the road. His ERA is a sparkling 1.02. He has a 13-game winning streak. He's only lost once, and that was on opening day at home against the Giants. Since then, he cannot be touched. He's had a few games where he has not pitched his absolute best, but the Dodgers offense has bailed him out to the point where he just has that one loss from opening day. And the team has won every single game he started in since, even if he hasn't picked up the win personally. The most earned runs he's given up against the Mets, and he squeaked out a 6-5 win there after pitching 8 2/3 innings. So there's the background for today's game. Here's how it ended up in real life on July 2nd. Dodgers won 8-0 as they inched closer to getting to 500. Still 4 games below at this point in the real season. Dodgers dominated. Roy Oswalt will be the starter for the Rockies. And Kershaw goes the distance in a shutout. So we'll see if that history repeats itself. And the lineups and the win probability chart, and they're the top 5 plays. So all of that's out of the way. You have a pretty good understanding of the game that's about to be played. Here are the team's benches and bullpens. The Dodgers should have everybody except Fife available in the pen to throw. Oswalt is 0-2 with an ERA of 9. This is his first start against the Dodgers. 79 degrees, wind speed at 12 miles per hour left to right, and a 70% chance of rain. Now, when we play these games, we specifically tell it to not do rain delays or rainouts. So let's see what happens. Earlier in the season, we did not have a rain delay that I can remember, but we did have someone run on the field and a scoreboard malfunction that cost our starter the opportunity to pitch longer in the game. Let's play a baseball game. Let's play the first baseball game of the second half. First up is James Loney hitting .342 on the season with an OPS of .889. 9 home runs, 49 RBI. Pitch. The fly ball to right center. Back goes Colvin. Oh, way back. And where he hit a grand slam earlier in the season, he hits a solo shot to lead off the second half. James Loney gives the Dodgers a 1-0 lead. His 10th home run on the season, 419 feet. And that's the way you start off a second half. Next up is Ethier. He's hitting .269 with 8 home runs, 32 runs scored, an OPS of .844. And Ethier greets him with a base hit to left field past Rutledge. Carlos Gonzalez will cut it off, and then he'll make an error, and Ethier will move into second. That's Gonzalez's third error on the season. Let's see what happened. Ground ball base hit, and he bobbles the ball. That leaves Ethier in scoring position for Shane Victorino, who's hitting .306, 14 home runs, 30 RBI, 36 runs scored, 11 stolen bases, and OPS of .903. Oswalt looking to get an out. Serves one up to Victorino. That is deep drive to right. Back goes Kadire. Way back, and that is off the wall. Kadire picks it up. Ethier scores. Victorino going for 3, and he makes it his second triple of the season. 2 runs are scored here in the top of the first. Victorino, a 7-speed, is in scoring position at third for Yasiel Puig. He's hitting .337, 16 home runs, 4 triples, 57 RBI, 52 runs scored, an OPS of 1.010. And Roy is looking for some help here. His ERA is now 11.25 on the season. Given up 14 hits in 8 innings pitched, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts, a whip of 2.250. He needs some relief. Let's see if he can get Puig. The numbers in the box look nice, including a .761 slug. The pitch is a base hit to left. Victorino will score. That makes it 3-0. Puig will hold with a single. And you're starting to wonder how long Oswalt is going to be in this game. Remember, I've changed it for Tampa Bay on the 5 runs to pull a starter. I don't know if that'll correlate with the Rockies or not. We'll see. All right, Puig, a 7-speed, is at first. He's not going to go anywhere with Uribe up at the plate. The pitch, first a throw over. Puig is back. Now he's at 66%, but we're not going to steal here. Up 3-0 already. Pitch. Struck him out. Oswalt takes a big sigh of relief. Whew. Finally got an out. All right, Puig still at first. 1 out for Mark Ellis. He's hitting .284 on the season with 5 home runs and OPS of .713. Oswalt throws over again. Puig now at 67%. Not going anywhere. Gets it down to 64. Still not going anywhere. And strikes out Mark Ellis. All right, he's turned it around. 2 out now. Puig still stuck at first for A.J. Ellis. He's hitting .219 on the season. Pitch by Roy. Looks like a liner to center. Did Colvin make the catch? He did. He made a great play to nab it out in left center. His 3rd great play of the season. That'll end the half inning. The Dodgers get 3. But a diving catch from Colvin holds them there. We go to the bottom of the first. The Colorado Rockies come up to face Clayton Kershaw for the first time. All right, we talked about Kershaw earlier. 13-1, a 1.62 ERA. He's given up 81 hits in 127 2/3 innings pitched. 27 walks, 115 strikeouts, a whip of .846. But it's hard to pitch really well in this ballpark. So we'll see how it goes. He's staked to a 3-0 lead. First up is LeMahieu. DJ hitting .263 on the season. Kershaw looks in, fires, and strikes him out. 1 out for Josh Rutledge. He's hitting .245 on the season. The shortstop swings and hits one to left. Ethier going back. It's leveled. Andre, almost at the track, reaches up and makes the catch. 2 down for Carlos Gonzalez. The MVP candidate hitting .299 on the season with 24 home runs, 62 RBI, 54 runs scored, 18 stolen bases, a whip of 1.015. But the numbers in the box don't look scary, so we're going to pitch to him. His shift is on in the infield. And he hits a fly ball to right center. Back goes Puig. Looks playable. The glove goes up. And the ball comes down inside of it. Kershaw, 1, 2, 3 is the bottom of the first. We're through 1. It's 3-0 Dodgers. Sellers, Kershaw, and Loney to face Oswalt. It's at 24 out of a possible 90 pitches. Justin hitting .280 on the season. in limited action. The shortstop strikes out. Oswalt's third strikeout. Next up is Kershaw. He's hitting 150 on the season. Pitch by Roy is a pop-up foul. It's right along the fair line. Now it's crossed into foul territory. Arenado, who's had a great start to his career, is going into the stands to make that catch. 2 outs for James Loney, who homered his first time up, gave the Dodgers the early 1-0 lead. Now hitting .344 on the season. Awaits the pitch and knocks it into center field for a base hit. That's his second. He'll hold it first as Colvin gets the ball in. 2 outs, Loney at first. He's a 4-speed for Ethier, who's 1 for 1. He's singled back in the first. Oswalt looks in, fires, and there's a base hit again. Let's see if it's in the gap. Gonzalez going to cut it off. Nope, it gets past him. All the way to the wall. Loney to third, and he'll score on a double by Ethier, and the Dodgers lead now 4-0. That's Andre's 17th double of the season. And he's in scoring position with 2 out for Victorino, who also had a hit his first time up. That was a triple that scored Ethier. He's going to try to do that again. Good numbers in the box. Oswalt, that's 39 out of a possible 90. Is shaking his head as he stares in and delivers. And there's a ground ball, the second. LeMahieu waits for the big Friday hop, fires to Helton in time, and the side is retired, but the Dodgers add on another run on the RBI double by Andre Ethier. We're through 1.5. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Cuddyer, Arenado, and Helton to face Kershaw at 15 of a possible 120. The pitch, and Cuddyer walks. Okay, Cuddyer off of first. He's a 6-speed for Arenado in his freshman campaign, hitting .284 with 7 homers, 3 triples already, 28 RBI, 30 runs scored, 812 OPS, and he did not start the season with the team. Cuddyer inches off of first. Kershaw looks at him, just staring, and to the plate. And Arenado hits a ground ball. Is that through? Nope, to Ellis. Flips to Sellers. The runner is out, and Arenado makes 2. And the Dodgers clear the bases. And with 2 outs, Kershaw can wipe his brow and get back on the hill with nobody behind him in scoring position. 2 outs. Nobody on for Helton. Todd hitting .209. Wow, that's really bad for him. 7 home runs, 25 RBI, 22 runs scored, and OPS of .674, way below his regular season stats. Doesn't love lefties, I know that. And he hits a ground ball over second. Mark Ellis to his right, flips across to Loney, and the side's retired. A walk, that's erased in a double play, and that's all. We're through 2. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Puig, Uribe, and Mark Ellis to face Oswalt in the top of the third. Puig 1 for 1. He singled and got an RBI his first time up. The pitch is a walk. I don't believe Yasiel has a stolen base this season. We just haven't tried it. It's not been high enough percentage. Yeah, 60s and maybe even low 70s. I'm not taking a chance. Not with this lineup. Next up is Uribe. He's hitting .254 on the season with 8 home runs, 31 RBI, 29 runs scored, and OPS of .725 as Puig dances off of first. Oswalt throws over there saying, hey, get your butt back on the bag. 66% chance, still not going anywhere. Delivers to Uribe, and he hits a ground ball to third. Arenado says, nice big Tuesday hop. Flips to second, and that's all. Uribe is not thrown out at first. So the fourth play leaves the Dodgers with a runner at first. That's Uribe. He's a 5-speed with 1 out for Mark Ellis, who's 0 for 1. Oswalt at 54 pitches watches a Minor go into right field and drop in front of Kadire. He's got a 7 arm. So Uribe says, no thanks, I'll stay here. No chance to go to third on that. So, first and second, Uribe at 5, Ellis at 5 with 1 out for AJ Ellis. Mark Ellis at first. Great numbers in the box for AJ. 379 average, 456 on base, 536 slug, and OPS of 993 with 1 out. Sellers behind him. Oswalt at 58 out of a possible 90 pitches. Looks at the runners and strikes out AJ Ellis. 2 out. For Sellers, Justin, 0 for 1, has a chance to pick up an RBI with the base hit here. The pitch by Roy. Struck him out. 5 total strikeouts for Roy Oswalt. We're through 2.5. The Dodgers strand 2. And they lead 4-0. Kershaw back on the hill at 27 out of a possible 120 to face Torrealba, Colvin, and Oswalt. Yorvit hitting 238 on the season in limited action. Pitch by Kershaw. Struck him out. Only the second strikeout for Clayton. Next up is Tyler Colvin. He's hitting 106 on the season. They made a magnificent play back in the first out in center field. There's a ground ball to Uribe. He waits for the big Tuesday hop. Slingshot throw across the diamond is on target, and there's 2 down. Next up is Roy. He's looking for his first hit of the season. He's had 1 at bat previously, and that's it for him. So he got through 3 half innings of work, and he's done. Corey Dickerson's going to pinch hit for him. Corey on the season hitting 353, 6 hits and 17 at bats. An OPS of 1.192. If I remember right, he's really good against right-handers. Seems really early for a pinch hitter, but Oswalt did throw a lot of pitches, and he was not effective. Yeah, he's had good numbers. This is very limited action. 2 at-bats, 1 hit. His power and rating is an 8, but that's against our right-hander, so we're going to go right at him. The numbers in the box don't look scary. 2 outs, nobody on. Kershaw fires and strikes him out. 3rd strikeout. We're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete, and the Dodgers lead 4-0. Adam Ottavino coming in to pitch. Adam on the season with a 3.48 ERA. He's 1-2. He's given up 40 hits in 40 and 1/3 innings pitched. 2 home runs, 19 walks, 33 strikeouts, a whip of 1.427. Kershaw, Loney, and Ethier to face Ottavino. Kershaw 0 for 1. He hits a ground ball to Rutledge, waits for the big Tuesday hop. Throws across the diamond in time for the out. 1 down. Weather is now 12 miles an hour. The wind, left to right, 77 degrees, still threatening, but nothing so far. James Loney steps in. He's 2 for 2. He hit a home run back in the first, and he lined a single in the second. Ottavino delivers. And there's a ground ball to second. LeMahieu to Ottavino covering. I don't know what Helton was doing. I guess he was getting his nails done. 2 out. Ottavino had only 5 out of a possible 35 pitches, doing great. We'll face Ethier, who's also 2 for 2. Singled and doubled. Steps in against the right-hander. Adam okays the sign from Torrealba, delivers, and there's a base hit to center. Colvin will pick it up. Ethier going to go for 2. 75% chance, and we're not going to take it, even though Colvin has a 3 arm. That's Ethier's 3rd hit of the day. He's smoking hot. All right, 2 outs for Victorino, who's 1 for 2. He tripled in the first, and Ethier scored, and he's grounded out. Ethier, 5 speed, off of first. Ottavino stares in. Victorino swings and hits a ground ball to Rutledge. Waits for the hop, flips to LeMahieu, goes the short way, and that's the half inning. Dodgers get a hit, and that's it. Go through 3.5. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Kershaw at 36 out of a possible 120 is cruising as he goes through the lineup for the Rockies the second time. First up is LeMahieu, 0 for 1. The pitch is a fly ball to left. That looks like a can of diced tomatoes. Ethier drops the apron out, and collects the ball, 1 down. For Rutledge, he's 0 for 1. Kershaw watches a ground ball to short. Sellers picks it up, slings it across, and there's 2 out. For Gonzalez, 0 for 1 also. Kershaw's pitch is a ground ball to Loney. He secures it and backs up, kind of moonwalks to the bag. We're through 4. Easy pickings for Kershaw. We go to the top of the 5th. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Ottavino for his second half inning of work. He'll face Puig, Uribe, and Ellis. Mark Ellis, the second baseman. Pitch by Ottavino. He watches as Puig laces one past Rutledge into left field. Gonzalez kicks it back into the infield. And Puig will hold with a leadoff single. He's 2 for 2. He's at 74%. He really wants to steal a base. But we're not going to do that. Uribe, 0 for 2, steps in next against Adam and strikes out. That's his first strikeout. 1 down as Puig goes down to 64% chance of a steal with his 7 speed as he watches Mark Ellis step in. And he strikes out. 2 strikeouts for Ottavino. Puig still anchored to first for A.J. Ellis' turn. He's 0 for 2 also. The pitch. And he strikes out. Ottavino, after giving up the single, strikes out the side. We're through 4.5. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Kershaw back out there. 48 pitches out of a possible 120 to face Kadire, Arenado, and Helton. Kadire walked his first time up, and he was erased in a double play. This time it looks like he's got a base hit into right field. Puig picks it up and throws it back into Mark Ellis. That's a leadoff single for Kadire. That's the first hit for the Rockies here in the bottom of the 5th. He's a 6 speed as Arenado's turn. Kershaw delivers and walks Arenado. So this is the first threat that the Rockies have had today. 2 on, nobody out. That's Kershaw's second walk, and here's Helton. He's 0 for 1. He grounded to second. So Kadire off a second, he's a 6 speed. Arenado off a first, he's a 5. Helton at the plate. Kershaw fires and strikes out Todd. 4th strikeout. 1 down for Torrealba. He's 0 for 1. The winds have now changed to 11 miles an hour in from left center field. Okay. Again, Kadire at second. He's a 6. Arenado off at first. He's a 5. Torrealba at the plate. Kershaw on the mound delivers and strikes out Torrealba. 5th strikeout for Clayton. And last chance for Colorado is Colvin. He's 0 for 1. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch struck him out. So the Rockies finally threaten here in the bottom of the 5th and go nowhere. A single and a walk stuck on the base paths. We're through 5. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Ottavino comes back out. This is his 3rd inning of work, half inning of work. He'll face Sellers, Kershaw, and Loney. Sellers is 0 for 2 in the game. Played some nice defense though. The pitch struck him out. 4th strikeout for Ottavino. 1 out for Kershaw, 0 for 2. Ottavino almost out of pitches. Strikes out Kershaw, his 5th strikeout, and he's now over his expected pitch count. He's at 38 out of a possible 35. So let's see how far Colorado lets him go here in the top of the 6th. Next, base is empty. 2 out for James Loney. He's 2 for 3. He's homered, he's singled, and grounded to second. Pitch by Ottavino is a fly ball to right. Kadire going back. Ball still elevating. It's crested. It's coming down now. Kadire makes the catch. And the side's retired. We're through 5.5. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Kershaw out for the 6th half inning of work. He's thrown 71 pitches out of a possible 120. Defense looks nice. Ready to go against Ottavino's spot. We should see a pinch hitter here. Jordan Pacheco is coming in to pinch hit. So Ottavino did a great job there, helping out with Oswalt only going 3. He goes the next 3 half innings. And it'll be to the leverage arms after that, I guess, or if they have a bulk man. Jordan on the season hitting 276. Pinch hitting wise, he's 214 average. Kershaw delivers, and watch Pacheco come through with a base hit into left field. Is that going to be extra bases? Ethier goes to cut it off, but not in time as Pacheco hits his 13th double of the season. And he's in scoring position with nobody out. Only the second hit off Kershaw. He's a 1-speed, though. All right, back to the top of the lineup again. LeMahieu is 0 for 2. Going to try to bring him home. Kershaw looks into Ellis and delivers a pop-up. That should be Sellers. He's drifting towards second base on the dirt. Makes the catch, 1 down. So first attempt to get him home didn't work. Weather now coming in at 11 miles an hour in from center field. For Rutledge, he's 0 for 2. Kershaw usually bears down in situations like this where the other team has a chance to score. Let's see how he does. Pitch to Rutledge is a strikeout. That's his 7th strikeout. And after starting off slow, he's mowing through the Rockies now. Third time through the lineup shows us Carlos Gonzalez. The numbers still in the box do not look good for Carlos. He's 0 for 2. Kershaw watches a ground ball to Loney. Let's see, the sure-handed first baseman picks it up and walks to the bag in time. It is a double, pinch hit double, and he's stranded at second. We're through 6. 2/3 of this game is complete, and the Dodgers lead 4-0. Edgar Escalona now pitching for Colorado. Got a 3.86 ERA. He's 2-0, 34 hits in 35 innings pitched, 4 home runs, 9 walks, 24 strikeouts, a whip of 1.229. He'll face Andre Ethier, who's 3 for 3 on the day. He's singled, he's doubled, and he's singled again. Looking for some insurance. Ethier starts off with a ground ball to second. DJ LeMahieu waits for the bug killer to get to him and then flips to Helton in time. 1 out. For Victorino is 1 for 3. He's tripled back in the first, grounded out otherwise. Pitch by Escalona is a ground ball to Rutledge. To his right, waits for the big Tuesday hop. Across to Helton in time, 2 down. Yasiel Puig steps in. He's 2 for 2 today. He has singled, walked, and singled again. Escalona fires and watches a ground ball get past. It's not a ground ball. It's a liner past Arenado, past Gonzalez, rolls all the way to the wall. Can Puig get third on a left field triple? No. He'll take the double. That's his 13th of the season. He's in scoring position for Juan Uribe, who's 0 for 3 today. Uribe takes the pitch and pops it up. Is that going to make it to the outfield? It looks like it will. Colvin's in his tracks. It's a high skyscraper, but he makes the catch. We got a double, and that's it. We're through 6.5. Not a lot of runs since the second inning. The Dodgers lead 4-0. 10 hits for the Dodgers, 7 left on base. If they blow this somehow, they can only blame themselves. Kershaw goes out for his 7th half inning of work. He's thrown 86 pitches out of a possible 120, and he appears strong. He'll face Kadire, Arenado, and Hilton here in the bottom of the 7th. He's given up 2 hits thus far. Kadire has one of them. He's singled back in the 5th. The delivery, and he walks him. I believe Kadire's been on 3 times today. He's walked twice and singled. So, Arenado steps in. He's 0 for 1. He's grounded to second in a double play, and he walked. Kershaw now at 90 out of a possible 120. Looks over at Kadire. The stretch. The pitch. And that looks like a base hit to center field. Victorino waiting for it to come to him. Picks it up. Ellis double. Oh, he made a poor play to give up the hit. Let's see what the text says. That's Mark Ellis's first poor play of the season. Wow. It was a line drive up the middle that Ellis dies, but he can't come up with it. Okay, so there's runners at first and second with nobody out. The Dodgers have a full bullpen, 9 outs to a win. And here's Hilton, who's 0 for 2. This will be a telltale sign if Kershaw is losing it, because Hilton should not be able to get a hit based on these numbers in the box and the way that he bears down. So Kadire is off of second, Arenado off of first. Kershaw checks the runners and delivers. And Hilton hits a fly ball to center. Victorino's going back. He's watching it. It looks playable. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down inside of it. Let's see if Kadire, who's a 6-speed, tries Victorino's 7-arm. He does not. Not down by 4 runs. 1 out. 8 outs to a win for Torrealba, who's 0 for 2. Those numbers in the box don't look scary. He has 0 home runs on the season. Kadire off of second. He's a 6-speed. Arenado off of first. He's a 5. Kershaw checks them both, looks into Ellis, nods, and delivers. And there's a ground ball to Sellers. He flips to Ellis. The runner is out. And Torrealba makes 2, and the Dodgers are out of the half inning. We're through 7. Zeros across the board for the Rockies as the Dodgers lead 4-0. To the top of the 8th. Escalona comes out for a second half inning of work. He'll face Mark Ellis, A.J. Ellis, and Justin Sellers. The Dodgers offense was back in the first inning, pretty much. A tack-on run in the second, and that's been it so far, as Ellis dumps one into left field in front of Gonzalez, who flubs it somehow, and Mark's going to cruise into second. That's his second hit today. That's Carlos Gonzalez's 4th error of the season, his second today. He bobbled it. All right. A.J. Ellis up. He can bunt, right? I didn't need an extra run. I mean, I don't necessarily need it. I'd like it. AJ's a 5. Let's bunt and see if we can get a run without a hit after that. Pitch. There's a good bunt. One Ellis helps out the other. Mark moves to third with 1 down, and it comes up to Justin Sellers. This is a good plan to see if he can come through in a position like this. He's 0 for 3 today, but all he needs to do is make contact to get the run home. The infield's not playing up. The outfield's normal. He just makes contact. A 5-speed Ellis should be able to score. We'll see. Escalona checks the runner, fires, and forget that. That's a ground ball to second. And it's past LeMahieu. It's a base hit. Situational hitting, you have to give Justin Sellers a star for today. Excellent job there. There's an insurance run as Mark Ellis scores, and the Dodgers now lead 5-0. All right, Sellers a 5 speeds on first. Kershaw's up. He's 0 for 3. He's going to bunt also. We love bunting in this game. As a manager, bunting is not overrated. Kershaw with one of the slowest bunts I've seen all year. Hilton going to tag him out. We'll take it. Justin Sellers moves to second on a sacrifice. And it's up to Loney, who's 2 for 4 today. He's homered. He's singled in 4 at-bats. Base hit here should score Sellers. Escalona at 21 out of a possible 30 pitches. Good numbers in the box. The pitch to Loney is a liner into center. That looks like a base hit. Colvin only with a 3-arm, and Sellers coasts in with another run. A poor play by Rutledge allowed that to be a base hit as James goes, I have plenty of them on my own, but thank you for the extra help. His 3rd hit today. He's just cruising in that position. He's 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBI. As Sellers comes across the plate with the Dodgers' 6th run of the game. All right, Loney's at first. He's a 4-speed, and Ethier is 3 for 4. He steps in, singled, doubled, in 4 at-bats. Oh, excuse me. Singled twice and doubled in 4 at-bats. They've only been taken down once in the 7th. Escalona at 25 out of a possible 30 pitches. Watches Ethier crush one. That looks gonzo. It's way back, and that ball will not return to this earth in its original form. That's in the 2nd deck for Andre, and this one's a laugher. James Loney will score in front of him, and give him a high 10 as Ethier crosses the plate. And the Dodgers now have made it a laugher. They're up 8-0. That's his 9th home run of the season, 362 feet, and Escalona went a little bit too far. And I'm assuming that's it for Kershaw. And maybe Victorino. Since we don't need these guys anymore, they are not going to play. That was the end of that. With that crushing blow, we're finished. So let's look for some replacements who can play. I can move Andre Ethier into center field and get Victorino out, but I'll need somebody to play left field, and that'll be Jerry Hairston Jr. So he'll come in to pinch hit. Escalona is still in the game even after watching that moonshot. Fires to Hairston Jr., and there's a fly ball to Gonzalez. That's a can of corn. He drops the apron out and collects the ball. But the Dodgers, who hadn't had any offense in the since the second inning, offer a crushing blow to the game and double their score, and now lead 8-0. So Kershaw's only at 99 pitches, and we could throw him, but there's no reason. So we're going to go to the pin and see if we got somebody, anybody, who can come in and take some innings off of him. Fife is not available. Javi Guerra is, though. I'll be happy to pitch in. He'll go in Kershaw's spot. Ethier will go into center. And Hairston Jr. will go into left. There we go. Okay. Anybody else need a break? We don't need Uribe, but he hasn't hit again. So we're going to leave him in for defense right now. We could use a blow, but next half inning. All right, Guerra on the season with a 2.91 ERA. He's 2-4 with 1 save. He's given up 21 hits and 21 2/3 innings pitched, 2 home runs, 10 walks, 19 strikeouts, a whip of 1.431. He will give up some runs. But he gets to start off here with the bottom of the order. See if he can get these guys out. First up is Tyler Colvin. He was 0 for 2, but that was against Kershaw. The pitch by Javi is a base hit to left. Past Sellers. It's rolling. And it gets there. Hairston picks it up, throws it back in. Leadoff single, 6 outs to a win. Colvin is a 4-speed at first, and here's Escalona's spot. He'll probably be pinch hit for. Here's Jonathan Herrera to pinch hit for him. Jonathan hitting 239 on the season. Colvin off of first at a 4. Guerra's pitch is a comebacker. He's got it. He flips to second. I don't know who caught it. Both guys are there. To Sellers, okay. And he gets the force play. Herrera's safe at first. He's a 7-speed. With 1 out, 5 outs to a win. In steps the top of the order. Now this will be a good test for Javi. DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 3 again. That was against Kershaw. The pitch is a ground ball to short. Big Tuesday hop. Sellers flips to Ellis for 1. The runner is out, and LeMahieu is 2. Another double play for the Dodger defense. And we've completed 8. It's 8-0 as Rex Brothers comes running in from the bullpen to pitch the top of the 9th. Brothers is 1.76 ERA with 4-2 record, 5 saves, 31 hits, and 41 innings pitched, 18 walks, 40 strikeouts, a whip of 1.244. The left-hander will face Puig, Uribe, and Ellis. And I really want Puig to. He's having a great day. He's 3 for 3. He's been on base 4 times, and he hits left-handers so well. Look at this 818 fielding percentage for Brothers. That's not good. But Puig should not. We should save this at bat for another time. So, Matt Kemp or Scott Van Slyke. They both can hit. Left-handers. Let's go with Matt Kemp. He's not going to be around much longer. Less than a week before he gets injured. So Matt on the season hitting .267 with 3 home runs, 15 RBI, an OPS of .780. Brothers pitch. The ground ball to Arenado. Big Tuesday hop. Slingshot throw across the diamond is on target into Helton's glove, and there's a 1 down. For Uribe, who's 0 for 4, and he doesn't need to hit again. That's Scott Van Slyke's turn. Scott on the season hitting .230. And Brothers is gone that quick. Scott's hitting .236 with 7 home runs, 20 RBI, an OPS of .806. Josh Outman's going to come in and pitch. Let me guess if Josh, I don't know the answer to this question, but I'm going to guess Josh is a right-hander. Let's see. No, I'm wrong, and I'm pleasantly surprised because Scott crushes lefties. There's the box, an OPS of 1.053. Let's see if he can crush this ball. Pitch by Outman. Struck him out. Big talker. Outman on the season now after that strikeout has an ERA of 4.97. He's 0-2 with 1 save, 35 hits and 29 innings pitched, 7 walks, 27 strikeouts. That's pretty impressive. A whip of 1.448. He'll face Mark Ellis. Or will he? Yeah, he's not going to. Skip Schumacher's going to come in to play second base. Boy, it's going to take a couple minutes here to get this defense put back together after this. Schumacher against Outman gets hit. Says, thanks, coach, for putting me in. Got him on the shoulder. Now the winds are blowing in from left center field at 11 miles an hour. Okay. A.J. Ellis. Oh, we don't need A.J. anymore. Let's bring in the backup catcher. Tim Fedorovich. Tim likes hitting left-handers. He's hitting .216 on the season with 4 home runs and 12 RBI. Pitch by Outman. Walked him. So the Dodgers have something going here with 2 outs. They got Schumacher at second. He's a 5-speed. And Fedorovich, a robust 1 at first. For Sellers, who's 1 for 4, but he got it when he needed it and drove in a run. Nice clutch situational hitting. And speaking of such, there's another base hit for Justin into center field. Schumacher will score. Fedorovich will put on the brakes at second, and the Dodgers now lead 9-0. Sellers might have his first 2 RBI game today. Well, we batted all the way around Aguirre. I didn't think that was going to happen, but with 2 outs, Hobby's going to hit for himself, and he'll hit, looks like a comebacker to Outman as he ranges off the mound to his left. Underhand throw to Helton, and the side is retired. We're through 8.5. It's 9-0 Dodgers. Guerra at 12 out of a possible 25 will face Rutledge, Gonzalez, and Kadire. I can't believe it's still scoreless for the Rockies. But Guerra's doing good. He got that double play to get out of it at the bottom of the 8th. Let's see if he can get through the 9th and keep it a shutout. First up is Josh. He's 0 for 3 again. That was against Kershaw. Oh yeah. Before we start, a lot to fix. First of all, let's put Hairston Jr. at third, even though he's terrible with his .887 fielding percentage. And let's put Schumacher at second. Okay. Now, I'm going to guess Kemp will go in right field. Okay. He's a 5, but he's got the 7 arm, so I'm going to put him there. And then Van Slyke will play left. Oh, can't forget catcher. That's Fedorovich's job. And the only one that doesn't get in today is D. Gordon. All right. Now, let's see if he can get through this half inning. First up is Josh Rutledge. The pitch is a ground ball to Sellers. To his right, waits for the Tuesday hop, picks it off the dirt. Close play at first, and he got him. Nice throw. Just gets him on the backhand. He had a backhand that ball and fire it. 1 out. 2 outs to a win. I still gotta say it. I'm contractually obligated to say that, even though this game was over well before now. Carlos Gonzalez 0 for 3. I bet he really wants to take his anger out on Guerra here. Look at the numbers in the box. OPS of 1.208. He's ready to tee off on this pitch. Left, the infield is shifted to the left. Oh, he's at the right, depending on how you look at it. Anyhow, they're shifted against how he would pull the ball. How about that? Guerra at 19 pitches. Watches a liner. Is that going to be over Schumacher's head? Yes, it is. Into right field. Well, I'll take that as your anger. One base hit. That's fine. Gonzalez is on. He's a 97% chance to steal. With one out. I don't think he's going to steal. Kadire, who's had a day. He has walked twice and singled against Kershaw. That's pretty good. We're at 25 pitches, but he's going to go farther because I don't want to use the other guy. So if Gonzalez leaves, that's fine. The pitch? Nope. He walked him, though. So Kadire gets a 4. He's on base 4 times today. 3 walks and a single. Rockies are saying, don't call this game yet. It's not over. As Guerra's over 30 pitches. I don't know how much farther over I can do this. We'll see. All right, 2 on, 1 out for Arenado, who's 1 for 2. He's also walked. Been on base 2 times. Facing Guerra, the pitch. That's a base hit into center field. Ethier picks it up. And a poor play by Sellers there gets the run home. It's not going to be a shutout today. It's 9-1 as Gonzalez scores. Kadire goes to third. That's Sellers' 6th poor play of the season. Infield shifted again against Helton this time. The numbers in the box look a lot better for him. We're now at 36 out of a possible 25. Delivers. And Helton hits a ground ball to short. Could this be it? Big Tuesday hop. He behind the backs it to Schumacher. A little Savannah Bananas play. Gets the force at second. But Kadire didn't score on that play. I don't understand. Okay. 2 outs. 2 on at first and third. Guerra now at 41 out of a possible 25 pitches against Torey Alba. This is probably his last chance to get it. Numbers in the box look good for Torey Alba. Guerra checks both runners. His arm's starting to hurt. Delivers. And there's a base hit, and that looks like extra bases for Torey Alba. Kadire scores. Helton's only a 2-speed. We'll see if he'll score. Ether flips it into second. Helton is held at third. That's Torey Alba's 10th double of the season. It's now 9-2 Dodgers. Guerra at 43 out of a possible 25 pitches against Colvin. We're going to keep pitching him. We may lose him for the season. Pitch. He walked him. The bases are loaded. I don't want to go to the bullpen. That's his second walk. The bases are loaded. Somebody's going to pinch hit here, so let's see who it is. William Rosario coming in to pinch hit. 260 average, 18 home runs. 825 OPS. I guess he's on the bench because of a left-hander. Guerra now 48 pitches. Let's talk to him and see if he tries to take a swing at us. Says he's very tired. Just need 1 out to finish this win off. All these great pitchers, but I don't want to use any of them. I said, suck it up, kid. Get this guy out. Let's see if he can do it. Or if his arm falls off. Bases loaded. We got Helton, 2-speed at third. Torey Alba, a 1-speed at second. Colvin, a 4-speed at first. Rosario at the plate. A grand slam here gets them back in the game. Make it 9-6. It'd be a save opportunity. Guerra at 48 out of a possible 25 pitches. Huffs and puffs. He waits. He fires. And he strikes him out with the bases loaded to end the game. Good job, kid. Go ice your arm. The Dodgers win 9-2 in the first game of the second half. Kershaw wins his 14th game against 1 loss. He's won 14 in a row since the opening day. Lost to the Giants at Dodger Stadium. 15 hits for the Dodgers. I mean, this is the kind of offense you expect in Colorado. 3 hits for Loney, 4 hits for Ethier, 3 hits for Puig, 2 hits for Mark Ellis. A home run from Loney, home run from Ethier. I mean, we could just go on and on. You just watched it. Kershaw, 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. He had minus stuff, really. Guerra, he ate up the 2 innings. Oswalt did not have it. 4 earned runs in 3 innings. Ottavino pitched well. And then Escalona started good, and then this last couple outs he could not get, and he ended up giving up 4. There's a lot of the changes we made. And here come the miscellaneous stats. Kershaw gets the MVP, as he should almost every single time he starts. That gives the Dodgers their 60th win of the season against 22 losses. And they are cruising to a National League West title. And they are cruising. I mean, again, I'm going to have to pull up the reins on some of these players like Kenley and stuff. Maybe Uribe. But can we possibly win over 100 games this season? We're definitely on track. All right, this has been longer than I thought, but thanks for sticking with it. We appreciate you viewing. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.